Join me at Disney California Adventure during the Halloween season. Hi everyone, how's life, and welcome back to another one of my videos. So yes, I have just entered the DCA, Disneyland Resort's second park here, Disney California Adventure, and as you might be able to see, Oogie Boogie Bash is currently at the entrance of this park, and that's because the Halloween season is in full swing here in Disneyland Resort. I'm filming this in the middle of October 2025, and on select nights actually in this park, as you can see here, Oogie Boogie Bash happens. So tonight, for instance, this park will be closing at 6 p.m. and it looks like the event is sold out, and I'm pretty sure most, if not all, the Oogie Boogie Bashes for this season have already sold out. Now, if you don't know what Oogie Boogie Bash is, I actually experienced it for the first time last night, and I'll be there again tonight hopefully, and that's going to be a separate video, but it's basically a separate ticketed event which happens in the evenings on select nights during the Halloween season in DCA, Disney California Adventure. I need my sunglasses. There you go, that's much better. But yes, it's a separate ticketed event that happens on select nights, and it's extremely popular. It's all about Halloween. Oogie Boogie is the host of it, you could say. It only started happening here a couple of years ago, and the popularity hasn't seemed to drop since. People still want to go. Like I said, most of the parties sell out very quickly, and if you're hoping to get a ticket for it, you have to be on the website as soon as they go on sale. That's what I did. That's how I was able to get tickets for 2 parties during my stay here, and it is worth noting that both the Oogie Boogie Bashes that I am doing on this trip are during the week, so not weekend ones, not on actual Halloween night or not closer to Halloween. Like I said, we're still in the middle of October, but this video is not about Oogie Boogie Bash. Like I said, if you're interested to see what that's like, I'll leave the separate link to that down below in the description. But for now, we're going to enjoy a few hours in this park in DCA. We've got the Headless Horseman here, and he does neigh from time to time. You might be hearing him right now. This is actually something that you will see in the parade as well during Oogie Boogie Bash, and he's a very popular photo spot as well, as you can see. Of course, Walt and Mickey over here as well, but there's a couple of things on my agenda today. I want to meet a couple of characters, hopefully, maybe in their Halloween costumes. I would also like to hopefully ride the Monsters Inc. ride one more time, because this is going to be my last trip being able to go on it, because Disney has announced that they're going to be closing that attraction early 2026. And I've heard that Rex is now meeting here in DCA, and I love Toy Story, one of my favorite Pixar films, Disney films of all time. So if I get a chance to meet him today as well, that would be amazing. But for now, I think I'm going to join the queue for Donald. I love his outfit. He looks so cool. This queue doesn't seem too long. I'm guessing maybe 10 minutes max waiting. So yeah, excited, our first character of the day. Hi Donald, how's it going? Oh, I'm good as well. I'm good, enjoying the spirit of Halloween, loving your costume. You look so cool. Oh, you got a cape as well. Incredible. You look, did you make it yourself? But you are still number one, always, Donald. You're the best. Nice to see you. Well, that took less than 10 minutes, I would say, and Donald looked adorable in his Halloween costume. And on the way out to that meet and greet, I picked myself one of these guide maps for DCA during the Halloween season. It reminded me that another thing that I would quite like to do today is this, which is a seasonal offering called the Storytellers of Plaza de la Familia celebrate the musical world of Coco, and it looks really good. That's towards the back of the park though. There's Donald again, looking cool. But for now, I think I want to go and try meeting maybe Goofy as well, because he's also out and about somewhere here. This, I think, is going to be his photo location. He should be coming out in the next minute or so. You can see all the times on the app. What I have noticed in Disneyland California is that sometimes they're not 100% accurate. So if they say they'll be out at 11:45, sometimes they end up coming out at like, I don't know, 12 o'clock. But it doesn't matter much anyway, to be honest, because there's so many characters out and about all the time anyway in both of these parks here, that even if you don't see the character that you want to on the app, you'll probably end up seeing somebody else somewhere. But I'm going to be that keen Goofy fangirl and start waiting here for as soon as he arrives. Hi Goofy! I love your dance moves. You look so cool. And I love your outfit as well for Halloween. Really nice. The scarecrow, yeah, of course, of course. Well, you're looking amazing. Dapper as always. Nice to see you, Goofy. Was lovely, always cool seeing him. It was also nice to get to watch a little bit of Five and Dime as well, the little entertainment show that happens at the top of, I was about to say Main Street, at the entrance of DCA, but I'm just walking past Avengers Campus, and anytime I walk past this area, generally I don't enter it because we have Avengers Campus in Disneyland Paris. I don't feel a need to go in here, but also the music playing reminds me of Disneyland Paris and Walt Disney Studios, soon to be called Disney Adventure World. But for now, I want to go into Cars Land for a little bit, not necessarily to do any rides because the wait times are extremely long and I don't have premier access or anything like that. I just want to have a look at the vibe because for the Halloween season, they do really decorate this land, and this land is one of my favorite lands that Disney has ever created anyway. But as you can see, even the entrance right now, it says Honkin' Halloween from Cars Land. Very, very cool. Also, there's a photo pass photographer taking photos of guests here. But then the actual vibe of this land feels very Halloween-y generally anyway. So the fact that they add even more decorations for the Halloween season just makes so much sense for this part of this park. And this land has 3 attractions, but only one of them is extremely popular, although today is quite busy and even the non-e-ticket rides have rather long wait times. But of course, the most popular ride here is Radiator Springs, which you can see at the end of this road. And in case you're interested, currently at 12 o'clock on a random Thursday in Disneyland, DCA, Radiator Springs Racers is at 130 minutes standby wait. Wow. Now, if you don't want to wait that long, you can purchase an individual lightning lane for it. Normally that ranges from around, I want to say $15, but it can go up to sometimes even $28, $29. That can be worth it. But also, they do single rider as well, which is a good option if you're here on your own or if you don't mind splitting your party. But yeah, look at these subtle but perfect Halloween decorations here. You've got the motel over there as well. That's where the snack carts are. We've got some more Halloween decorations over here. The sun is shining bright. It really feels like we're on Route 66 right now, I'm not gonna lie. And here we have it, Route 66. I wasn't joking, we literally are there. It's only 21 degrees Celsius at the moment though, but it feels quite a bit hotter, I have to say. Look at all the subtle details everywhere though for the Halloween season. We've got that up there, really cool. We've got one of the cars over here, dressed in a Halloween outfit, I guess. It says Honkin' Halloween over here, very fun. And then as we get closer and closer to Radiator Springs, we have this wonderful statue which now has a witch or wizard hat on top of it. And this is meant to be Stanley, our finder, and I absolutely love that. There's actually literally a plaque here as well, 1909. And there you go. He is very much Halloweenified. Oh yeah, you've also got those cones in the back. They're not normally here either. Here's another look at Cars Land from this angle. And I was going to potentially try the single rider for Radiator Springs, but I have so many other priorities today that I think I'm going to skip it. But yeah, 130 minutes. Wow. I couldn't imagine waiting that long for this ride, although having said that, I do tend to wait that long for characters in Disneyland Paris on a regular basis, so maybe I would do it here as well. I do think it's fascinating that this ride is still so popular because at the core of it, it's very similar to Test Track. If you've been on Test Track in Walt Disney World, you basically get in a car. It is very fun because, you know, you've got the Cars theming, and if you're a Cars fan, and I'm guessing obviously a lot of children are, which is why this is such a big, popular family ride. But again, it's not something I would wait that long for. Obviously, I would always go for single rider anyway, because generally I tend to travel solo, or if I'm with a friend, we're happy to split up. But like I said, you also have that lightning lane option, and my point is that I just don't understand why it's so popular, but now that I've spoken about it, I guess I do, because Cars is a very popular franchise. A lot of people love Cars, not one of my personal favorites Disney/Pixar films, but like I said, loads of people do, and a lot of kids do, and because that ride allows a lot of children to actually go on it as well, it's a ride that families can enjoy together, so it does make sense. It's just not as exciting to me as an adult. We do also have the Cozy Cone food carts, which are some of my favorite places to get food from any time of the year, but I love how for the Halloween season, they've even decorated them so they look like spooky monsters. All 5 of them, 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 5 of them all together. And my favorite one is the Cone Queso one, by the way, in case you're interested, that one. They do a really nice chili cone over there, and it's a mobile order only, by the way. I would get it today, but it's just too hot for chili right now. Also just noticed that Lightning McQueen himself is also hanging around here, but he's also wearing a Halloween costume, like a cape. He says, man, I love this sound. He does talk from time to time. This is also a photo pass location, so as you can see, we do have a cast member taking photos of guests over here. But I think that's my time done in Cars Land. Very short, but sweet. I just really wanted to come and have a look at the decorations. For now, I'm making my way down Hollywood Boulevard because I'm hoping to head to the Disney Theater. Last time I was here with my friend Simone back in May, they had a really fun Disney Junior show happening there. However, for the Halloween season, it looks like they've got something new happening, and it's called Mickey's Trick or Treat at the Disney Theater. There's a few showings throughout the day, so obviously check the app for the exact timings. Yeah, it looks like there's one coming up at 12:45, so in about 10 minutes time. Let's head in. Just like that, we are heading in. And I'm really looking forward to this. I'm also looking forward to just being indoors because it's been a very hot day so far. But look at this. Really cool scenery. Hello. Thank you so much. I'm going to sit somewhere in the back so that all the kids can enjoy the fun closer to the stage. But I do love what they've done with it. The stage looks very fun and spooky. And my guess is we might get some treats as well because it is called Mickey's Trick or Treat. We have about 5 minutes until the show starts. Cast members keep going around asking everybody to go forward as much as possible so that obviously more people can come through, anybody last minute, etc. So I do feel like I'm almost a little bit trapped in the middle of loads of people on the floor, but it's okay. I am gonna probably order myself a coffee whilst I wait here because I need something cold right now, and they do some really good coffee, and one of the cappuccino card is what it's called actually, so that might be a good idea. I can grab it on the way to Pixar Pay later.
Good afternoon, party people. If you're ready to go, let's make some noise. How are y'all doing? How you feeling?
Good.
I need everybody. This is a show for all ages, okay? Do you want to see Mickey and Minnie Mouse? Yes! That's what I'm talking about, my friends. Put those hands up high just like this for me, please. Even my friends in the back. Mickey's. Mickey. Come on. Mickey's. Trick and treat. Yep. Mickey's. Trick and treat.
There they are. Oh, I love Minnie's costume. She looks beautiful.
So good to see you!
Yup, that's the best part of Halloween.
Getting together with friends and dressing up!
Well, amazing costumes, you two.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And you all look spooktacular!
We're about to have some spooky fun. Knocking on doors, that's how it's done.
There's Bubbles.
Knock, knock, knock. Now you. Knock, knock, knock. Open up the door. Let's rock, rock, rock.
And just then, a loud scream came from the castle.
Oh my God, Goofy! As a mummy, he still looks good. He still looks good.
Whoa, cool costume. A mummy, huh?
Yep, we're in Hollywood. I'm my own rap party.
And there's gonna be treats. I want candy, lots of candy.
This is funny.
Give me that's fun to eat. Get it?
Oh, Donald looks cool as
Story!
Everybody,
Come on, y'all. Let's run. Okay, now wait a second. Ghosts don't have ears. My friends, who do you think is under here?
well.
Just me!
Where'd that little baby go back there?
I don't think we actually get candy though. It was just a really fun show. But I love their costumes, especially. Goofy looked amazing. Donald, Mickey and Minnie, and I think the name was Parker, her name. The cast member was really good as well. And lo and behold, you do get candy at the end of it. There's a cast member just over there giving some to people. I just got a couple of Twixes, so there's not quite as many candies or sweets as you get at Oogie Boogie Bash, for instance, but it's a special Halloween Twix as well. It says Twix Ghoulish Green. I'm interested to see what it's like, so I'm actually going to give it a go now. Well, the chocolate itself looks like any other Twix bar, from what I can see anyway. I just really hope it's not mint chocolate, because I don't like mint with chocolate at all. I know it's a very popular flavor, and let me know in the comments down below, how do you guys feel about chocolate mixed with mint? Not my thing, but we're going to give it a go anyway. This is so strange, because it's green inside, but it's definitely not mint. To be honest, this just tastes like a regular Twix to me. But I am making my way towards Pixar, but also a quick stop at the cappuccino cart to pick up my order. And there we have it, the cappuccino cart, gourmet coffee. And I have to say, even though I'm not personally the biggest fan of Joffrey's coffee here in the US parks, I do really like the Vietnamese coffee that they have here, and that's exactly what I ordered. And there we have it. I'm just going to let them know I am here so they can start preparing it. Whilst I wait for my coffee to get prepared, I want to show you some of the snacks they have here. So not too many. I mean, I'm seeing a croissant, a chocolate croissant, some cookies. It really is mainly a coffee stand, but they do also have a 70th anniversary special blend of Joffrey's coffee in case you're interested. Also, here are the special Halloween options they have, although one of them apparently is currently unavailable. They do have a peanut butter mocha cold brew, they have a peanut butter whiskey cold brew cocktail, and then also nectar passion fruit hard juice. And just like that, I've got my coffee, and look at this. This is a thing of beauty. If it's anything like I remember it when I last had it in May of 2025, then this is going to be absolutely delicious. $7.75, by the way, for this Vietnamese iced coffee, but without further ado, let's give it a go. It's just as good as I remember it. It's very strong coffee, so if you don't like that, obviously avoid this. But I like my coffee strong, and this has condensed milk in it as well, which makes it just so nice to drink and exactly what I need right now. Honestly, I'm so happy. Also, just like that, we have made it to this side of Pixar Pier, and I just love the views from here, although this tree has blocked it for a second, don't worry. Look at that. The views of Pixar Pier are gorgeous, aren't they? Of course, we've got the Incredicoaster over there, and then the Pixar Pal Around, which is that big Ferris wheel that has some swinging gondolas as well. They are terrifying. You can see Incredicoaster go over there. Let's wait for it to drop. I do love this coaster. I'm a little bit sad that I probably won't get a chance to go on it on this trip because it is my favorite Disney coaster. It's just so smooth and exciting and thrilling and long as well. It's a long ride, the Incredicoaster, which is why it makes the wait time worth it. So obviously it's always best not to wait if you can avoid it. I'm pretty sure they do have single rider for that as well. But anyway, even if you do end up waiting a long time for Incredicoaster, at least you know that it's a good coaster. You're probably not going to get a headache after it, and it's also long enough to make it worth the wait. It does also have a loop, by the way, so in case you don't like that kind of roller coasters, maybe avoid it. But honestly, it's such a smooth ride. I can sometimes get headaches on some roller coasters, but this one always just makes me happy more than anything. I am really enjoying just casually taking a stroll by Pixar Pier, enjoying the views, enjoying the atmosphere, the sounds and noises of this area of the park, whilst drinking my beautiful Vietnamese coffee. But I do actually very soon have an order coming up from the Corn Dog Castle as well, because it's close to 2 p.m. and I haven't actually had lunch yet. So from the Corn Dog Castle, I got a couple of things. I saw that they had a seasonal option that I really wanted to try. This was called the fried elote corn on the cup, priced at $9.79. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what that's like. But also, I remember when I was here last August, I had the hot link corn dog and really enjoyed it. It was the first corn dog I've ever enjoyed in my life, and so I wanted to get that again as well. That one is priced at $11.49 and it is spicy. It's in the name. It's a hot link corn dog. So yeah, without further ado, let's let them know that I'm here and go and pick it up. And guys, I have my 2 corn dogs. This thing is heavy and huge, but look, it looks identical to the photo they have. So yeah, hopefully it should taste as good as it looks. And then of course I've got the other corn dog, the hot link one, the spicy one. That one comes with a bag of crisps, or chips as they call them here in the US. And in terms of condiments, they only have ketchup and mustard here, so unfortunately no mayonnaise. I'm not a ketchup fan, so I'm just going to get myself a little bit of mustard. Remember when earlier I was like, I'm not going to get that chili cone from Cars Land because I didn't want to have anything heavy today? Well, look at me now. I've got 2 giant corn dogs. I always forget how big corn dogs are here in the US parks. I mean, look at this. It's not only big, but it's also, it feels really heavy. God, there's so much batter on there. And then this one, this new Halloween offering, oh my, it's so heavy to the point where I feel like I need to hold it with both hands so I don't drop it. But yeah, this is huge. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish all of it, but I'm definitely going to give it a go. We're going to try this one first. This is the corn, the Halloween season. There's some aioli sauce on there, some cilantro as Americans call it. So let's go. I think the sauce they're using for it is like a spicy aioli, which is really delicious actually. It is the main flavor I'm getting so far, to be fair, the sauce, the spicy aioli sauce. I'm not really tasting the corn yet, but that's because of how much batter they have. Let's keep going. Can you see the corn inside? There is a corn in there somewhere. It's just covered by loads and loads of batter. Now let's try a bite of the hot link donut. This one actually has a sausage inside, and as you can see, I have a little bit of mustard on it. So without further ado, oh my god, they are genuinely so heavy, and I'm not left-handed, but let's give it a go. It's just mustard and some batter again so far because of how much batter they use. You have to really bite deep to get to the sausage. I still really like this. The sausage itself is what makes it spicy. It's nice and juicy. It's not a pork sausage. I think it probably will be a beef sausage, as you can see over here. It's a decent snack, just a very big snack. But now I've got 2 corn dogs to try and finish before the Madrigal family show starts in about half an hour. And this is as far as I was able to do. And to be honest, I'm quite proud of myself. I've done quite well. I would say I've had at least half of the sausage one, the hot link one, and the majority of the actual corn part of this. I do still have quite a bit of batter on the underside, but once I got to the corn, I actually really enjoyed this one. So in some ways, I might say I actually prefer the corn one, the new seasonal one, a little bit more to the hot link spicy one. That is literally going to be my lunch/dinner for the day. What's the time? It's about 10 minutes past 2 p.m. and I've actually got Oogie Boogie Bash this evening, and doing Oogie Boogie Bash, I don't want to waste time eating, so it's actually worked out quite well for me because I won't need to worry about food again. And by the way, I think I said Madrigal earlier. I did mean to say Coco, so let's go and check out the Coco area. And here we have it, the Coco Familia musical show that is here seasonal for the Halloween season. And I love the entrance of this place. It looks so cool. It says Plaza de la Familia, Disney Pixar Coco. This is also where you can meet some characters normally, as well as Miguel himself, I think, during this season. They have some information about Dia de la Muertes. Sorry for my mispronunciation, but basically Day of the Dead. The history behind it, the tradition itself, which I think is really cool. It's cool to learn more about it. They've decorated this area as well with tables. There's also this board here about the Tree of Life, which again, I'm guessing is part of the tradition of Day of the Dead. They have some snacks over here. Let's have a look. Pumpkin spice cream cheese bread. Looks pretty good. There's also a jalapeno cream cheese bread. Oh, I should have got that instead of a corn dog. It's all right though. And then I'm hearing some music already, so let's go and check it out. Oh, I love this. it was like a party atmosphere here. People were enjoying it, some people were dancing along. Glad I got to catch some of it. Anyway, it's getting close to 2:30 p.m. and people have started to gather right in front of the sign for the Coco area of the park, waiting for the shows to start. So yeah, let's see what it's all about.
Hola! Hi, Ramon. Look at all these people. Hello, friends.
They're all waiting for us.
Yeah!
Show them how it's done.
Oh, I love this.
I understand.
Señoras y señores, buenas tardes, buenas noches.
Buenas tardes.
Dona de azul celeste.
Even though she abandoned music, it still lived deep in her soul. Everyone knows Juanita. Her eyes each a different color. But that was Ender, Miguel's great-great-grandfather. He not only sang Everyone Knows Juanita, but he also wrote the most famous song for Ernesto de la Cruz.
Oh, I have to say goodbye, remember me. Don't let it be your heart. Remember me. Oh, I have to travel forever. Uno, dos, tres! Eso! Alright, Miguelito, that was your turn.
Órale, seize your moment.
Vamos, chamaco.
Yeah.
Eso.
Hola, Dante.
You say, put them on your head. Ay, amor, ay, amor.
That was cute. It's more like storytelling. So the first, I would say 10 minutes of the 15-minute show is about the story of Miguel and Coco, and it's very child friendly. I feel like it's actually probably mainly aimed at children, although of course adults can enjoy it as well. I ended up enjoying it more once Miguel actually came on. I like the puppetry, and there was other puppets as well. Very cool. Reminded me quite a bit of the Coco happening that we had for the Disney Music Festival at Disneyland Paris. That one had live music. This one had live singers, so quite different. But it's getting close to 3 p.m. and I need to head back to my hotel room to get ready for Oogie Boogie Bash, which starts at 6 p.m. but I want to be here before that. So I'm going to quickly go into the Pixar pier area and see if Rex might be meeting today. I haven't seen him on the app, unfortunately, but I know that he does meet. So I just want to speak to a couple of cast members and see what the situation is like. And so far I'm spotting Ember and Wade doing a meet and greet over here from the Pixar film Elemental, which is quite cool. I've met them before and they are a very fun character to meet. Also very rare, right? I just spoke to a cast member. She said that Rex doesn't meet on Oogie Boogie Bash days, which is today, and actually a lot of the days during the Halloween season. I would say like every other day is an Oogie Boogie Bash party day here. So that's good to know. That's why I couldn't find him on the app. She did say that she thinks he should be back tomorrow because tomorrow is not an Oogie Boogie Bash day. Tomorrow is also my last day. I have to leave by like 3 p.m. So we'll see. She said he'll be out by around 12 o'clock. I'm going to try my best to come back. You're going to see it in this vlog if I do. But for now, I'm going to head back to my hotel. This vlog is not ending though. So keep watching. Make sure you also subscribe to the channel if you want to catch more of my vlogs in the future. But I'm going to love you and leave you and see you in a second. Well, it's the next day. And as you might be able to tell, I just met Rex. I am so happy I'm wearing my Rex headband from Disneyland Paris, which look what it does. It's so fun. Shout out to Jess. Actually, Jess, if you're watching this, thank you for getting this for me because I completely forgot to get it from Disneyland Paris last time I was there. So she got it for me and sent it for me. But he's just over there. I cannot believe it. He loved this. He loved my outfit. A lot of people complimented me as well. Oh, that was an amazing meet. That is the last thing I'm doing on this trip. So for you, there's more of this vlog to see because I did come back one evening as well to watch World of Color. So keep watching. But for me, at present moment, unfortunately, I have to actually go back to my hotel and get ready to leave for the airport. But I'm glad that Rex was my final meet, the final thing I'm doing in Disneyland Resort, DCA to be precise. And I was the first in line as well, 2:45. I didn't have to wait at all. I literally legged it from the other park to here, changed my outfit quickly, and thank God made it as well. But yeah, this is it. Carry on with the vlog. And you are scary. Don't worry. If anybody tells you you're not, do you want to give you a roar? Yeah. Well, you're literally the main reason I wanted to come to this park, so thank you so much. Thank you, man. Hello, I am back in the DCA, Disney California Adventure. This is the only evening I have in this park, so I thought I would make the most of it. Hopefully catch World of Color in a couple of hours time. It's actually around 6:15 p.m. right now, so I've only got about 2 and a bit hours in the park, but like I said, I love this park and I wanted to experience it in the evening time as well on a non-Oogie Boogie Bash day. Although Oogie Boogie Bash will always be here at the entrance of DCA during the Halloween season, no matter what day you're visiting. But yeah, this is the atmosphere of the park. It is pretty busy. The sun should be setting in the next half an hour or so. And the reason it's generally more busy in the parks here, obviously, is because Disneyland California and DCA are both local parks. So a lot of people come after work just for a couple of hours. Of all the Disney parks, it's the only park I've noticed, well, DCA and Disneyland California, where it does tend to become much more busy in the evening times. Like I said, because a lot of locals live around here, loads of people have annual passes, and they just come whenever they want to, and most of them probably work during the day. That's why they come in the evenings. Most other parks are a lot busier in the mornings. People come for the start of the morning, they rope drop, etc. It's not quite like that here in Disneyland Resort. But I don't have any particular plans this evening. I don't know if I'm going to get on any rides right now because most of the wait times are very long. The main reason I'm here, like I said, is to watch World of Color, grab something to eat for dinner, and maybe see if I can meet some more characters in their Halloween costumes. And I've got to say, I'm already glad that I chose to come to this park, DCA, for the evening time, because there's certainly an atmosphere that I wouldn't have experienced otherwise, and it's not necessarily Oogie Boogie Bash, although you hear his voice from time to time as well. It's something that happens every sunset, so for about, I think, 20 minutes, half an hour, a cast member said, every single day at DCA, when you're here during sunset, you're going to hear Oogie Boogie say some words from time to time, and the whole front entrance of the park just looks spooky with twinkles, projections, light works. It's really cool. It almost feels like Oogie Boogie is the reason sunset's happening. He's the reason it's getting dark. But I want to say a quick hello to Walt Disney himself and Mickey Mouse, who I absolutely love. This statue in DCA is iconic and a really cool photo spot as well. Another iconic, oh my god, can you hear the ha 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 ha? This is so fun and spooky. I was going to say another iconic statue during the Halloween season at DCA is the Headless Horseman. And as you can see, there's a photo pass cast member over there taking photos of guests with this statue because of how popular it is. And I mean, look at it. Especially right now because sunset's happening, the projections on it look so cool. Look at him. The Headless Horseman. You can see the pumpkin head. You can see the horse turning into different colors. The noises all around me. I love this. This is absolutely amazing. Wow. He keeps ha-ha-ha-ha-ing an evil laugh. And it's really nice to know that even if you don't have tickets for Oogie Boogie Bash and you're visiting DCA on a regular evening during the Halloween season, you'll still get to experience some Oogie Boogie Bash moments, some Halloween spookiness, if you know what I mean. Speaking of Oogie Boogie Bash though, if you're interested to see how my first experience was there, then I do have a separate video, which I'll link down below. You can check it out after you finish watching this. For now though, I think I'm going to hang around in this area because Goofy should be coming out very soon, as well as Minnie and Mickey in their Halloween costumes. So we've got about 15 minutes before the first character, which is Minnie, comes out. So whilst I wait here, I think I'm going to get a photo with this photo pass photographer. I've quickly popped into one of the shops to have a look at some of the merch here. Obviously, there's a lot of Halloween stuff, lots of Jack and Sally, Nightmare Before Christmas, but also some of the generic t-shirts that they have here. I really like that. That's quite new to me, Disney California Adventure. I love the color. Also, this one I really enjoy because you've got the Pixar ball, you've got Incredicoaster. The colors are really nice. Disney California Adventure. And price-wise, we don't know, but it does say the price is up there, so $29.99 each. These jackets are also really nice. Look at this one. It says, "Here comes the mouse, known around the world." And then in the back, you've got Mickey Mouse himself. Authentic and original. He sure is. There's also a Chip and Dale version of that in a very similar manner. So we've got Chip and Dale on the front, and then on the back, Chip and Dale. Oh my god, I love this t-shirt. Look at this. Firstly, it does say Disney California Adventure, which I like. And then it says, "We scare because we care." And I feel like I might buy this t-shirt because the Monsters Inc. ride in this park will be closing early 2026. It's going to be replaced with an Avatar attraction in an Avatar land. So yeah, its days are numbered, unfortunately. And I love Monsters Inc. So this is potentially coming home with me. These are also some of the Halloween merch they have going on. that shirt is very popular and one of the Halloween options that didn't come to Disneyland Paris. So a lot of this stuff would have been in my Disneyland Paris merchandise video as well. Like the Spirit jersey, they have the Disneyland Paris version there. This you might have already seen, the Crocs. The t-shirt, unfortunately no. The shirt, really nice, but we don't have it in Paris. And it makes sense because in Paris, the weather, especially during October, November time when Halloween is on, is not quite as warm as it is here in California. And lo and behold, Minnie is here, just outside the shop. So perfect timing. I'm gonna go and join her queue. And whilst I'm in line, I wanted to show you this really fun display window they have for the Halloween season. Look at that, so cool. Such a good reference to the history of Disney, and also I love that Mickey's playing the piano here. I love it, so fun. Hi Minnie, how's it going? I love your outfit, your costume for Halloween. It looks incredible. Yeah, fortune teller, right? Is my fortune good? Yeah, that's good. That's all I want. Amazing. And have you got a cape as well? Can I see it? That looks amazing, Minnie. Aww, I love it. Well, nice to see you. Well, Minnie was adorable, and I love that she said my fortune should be good. I enjoyed that a lot. But look at that. I love the fact that they have these projections, again, even on non-Oogie Boogie Bash days. I thought it was just specific for Oogie Boogie Bash. But no, even if you're visiting during normal days here, during the Halloween season, you should be experiencing all the fun projections of the Halloween season. But I'm making my way this way now because I'm pretty sure Goofy should be coming out again in about 5 minutes time, and I would like to say a quick hello to him. I do also have to say the smell of popcorn anytime you walk here is so strong and appealing. It's salted popcorn as well, from my understanding. Like, it's mainly the butter smell actually that you smell, but I'm gonna resist because I actually have a mobile order waiting for me in about half an hour's time. For now though, I'm on the lookout for Goofy. Goofy or Mickey, both of them should be coming out any minute now. And just like that, the mouse has been spotted. I'm not sure if you guys can see him or not. He is wearing a top hat. He is looking very dapper, so I'm just gonna follow him. Oh, there he is. Hopefully you guys can see him. He's heading off to the fountain. He has a pretty long queue already, but because it's Disneyland California, even though this might look long, I'm going to tell you it's going to be less than 15 minutes max. And that's 15, not 50. So really no time at all. Hi Mickey, how are you doing? I love your Halloween costume. It's amazing. Like it. Yeah, pumpkin Mickey. I love your top hat. There's a little bat there as well. I love it. Can we get some photos?
And 1, 2, 3. Love it, guys. Perfect.
Thank you so much, Mickey. Love you. Thank you. Mickey was adorable, and his wait time took, I would say, exactly 15 minutes, which is perfect timing because I have my mobile order coming up in literally, well, the window closes in 5 minutes, and that's in San Francisco, so I'm making my way there. And I do really love this area of the park in the dark, when you can see the Ferris wheel, the Pixar pal around, of course, as it's called, and all the lights being on. It's such a cool view. My food is from the Lucky Fortune Cookery. I'm like 1 minute late at this point, but I'm gonna let them know that I'm here because I should be able to get there within the next minute or so. And it's all good. I've managed to make it to the Lucky Fortune Cookery before my order's even ready. And if you're wondering where that is, just over there. I do adore this area of DCA, by the way, for two reasons. Firstly, because it's obviously San Francisco themed, so Big Hero 6, and that's one of my favorite Disney movies. But also, it reminds me of Japan, and I'm always missing Japan. What I will say though, at this time of evening, it's normally extremely busy, very packed, because it also has some really good food here, so a lot of locals come here for their dinners, which is why I would always recommend you to mobile order in Disneyland and DCA, especially in California. It's the way forward, and I think my food should be ready soon. I went for a couple of things, and I'm really excited to show them to you and eat them as well. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, I have my feast here with me, and I'm so excited. Look at that Baymax macaron. Apparently it's a seasonal macaron here, which I'm really excited to try. I've got some pot stickers, as I call them here in the US. And then my main course, I suppose, is this chicken burger, the karage burger, as they call it in Japan, with some chips on the side and some tap water as well, free of charge. So now I just have to find somewhere to sit, and that's going to be a difficult mission. Wish me luck. Well, I've decided I'm just going to be eating standing up tonight because there was a table available here, and I didn't want to risk losing this one as well, just in case I can invite anything else. So I'm going to put you guys here. Hopefully you won't fall. Guys, you fell. You fell, and you fell directly on this Baymax macaron. At least it was soft, I presume, so hopefully you guys are doing okay. Really quickly, I'm going to try a little bit of this chicken karage burger, which I'm pretty sure I've had before and really enjoy. And karage is basically just fried chicken. It comes with some coleslaw and obviously in a bun and some other kind of sauce as well. Let's give it a go. This is delicious. It's also spicy, quite spicy, so if you don't like spicy food, then maybe avoid it. But I think the chicken's cooked perfectly. I love the sauce they've used. The bun is really nice as well. I think it's a chicken thigh from what I can tell. I could be wrong though, but the chicken is just so nice and juicy. Loving it. Of course, I've got my chips to go with it. And then these pot stickers, I think some of them are chicken pot stickers, some of them are vegetable ones. I'm not sure which is which. Also really delicious, by the way. And you get this sauce with it as well. So honestly, I am so happy with my meal right now. So I'm going to spend the next 10-15 minutes enjoying everything. I'm going to wait though until I try that Baymax macaron on camera. In fact, I am thinking of maybe taking that Baymax macaron all the way to Pixar Pier and maybe trying it there as I'm waiting for World of Color to start. Well, I've just finished my meal. It was absolutely delicious and I would highly recommend you getting both of the things that I had, so the pot stickers and of course the karaage sandwich. But I also wanted to show you the full descriptions of everything I had. So I had the karaage inspired crispy chicken sandwich. It was priced at $15.79. And it comes with slaw, togashi mayonnaise on a potato bun served with garlic chips. And then the pot stickers were $8.99. The description for them says crispy vegetable and chicken pot stickers. That's literally it. They were so good. And I also got the seasonal Baymax macaron, which is filled with uber cream, salted caramel and chocolate crunch pearls. It's priced at $8.29. So looks like they also do normally have a regular macaron, which is priced a little bit less expensively than the seasonal one. And Lord have legit mercy, I have just spotted a cockroach just chilling underneath my table. I'm not sure how long he's been there for, but if you've watched any of my previous vlogs here in Disneyland, California, when I was here with my friend Simone, we spotted one while we were watching Fantasmic in the other park, and I was terrified. So were most other people in the park. Oh, he seems half dead, but still alive. Seeing that has reminded me that I don't want to sit on the floor, even though my plan was to go by Pixar Pier and actually perhaps sit on the ground for a little bit before World of Color starts. But I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to stay standing up, meaning that I might as well try this Baymax macaron over here as well, because I was planning on, like I said, sitting down, chilling a little bit, but that's not going to happen now. Not after seeing that. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It's got some purple cream something in it. And it's already breaking down a little bit because I've already taken so many photos of it. So one thing to note about the macarons here, whether it's the Baymax one from the Lucky Fortune, or they also do some Green Alien ones in the other park at Pizza Planet, they do have pretty soft shells. So the shells aren't as hard as you might imagine them to be. But without further ado, let's give this a go. That was good. At least the first couple of bites of it were good because unfortunately the majority of it did fall as I was trying to eat it. Like I said, the shells aren't as hard as you might think they will be, so be careful with them. They make them very difficult to, have in your hands and walk with them, which is, like I said, why I was hoping to sit and eat them. But it's fine. Life goes on. I would rate it though. It wasn't as sweet as I thought it would be. It's very cute, it's Instagrammable, and a nice size as well. You can easily share it too for the price. So yeah, I could even see myself getting it again in the future and hopefully not having that accident happen. But I am gonna now slowly but surely make my way, like I said, to Pixar Pier because it's gone past 8 p.m. and World of Color starts at 9 p.m. Well, I've got my spot, a spot. It's not the best spot, but it's good enough for me. Also, I have put this jumper on as well that I got actually earlier today from Disneyland, I want to say, and I really love it. It's a pumpkin Mickey. It does say Disneyland on it. And temperature has dropped a little bit. In the evenings, it does tend to drop. Even in the summer months, actually, in California, I've noticed when I was here in May and also last year as well, in the evening times, it was noticeably cooler than obviously throughout the day, which can be very hot. But obviously in October time, it's quite cool even in the day. But this is my view, which, like I said, not the worst views, considering I only got here about 20 minutes before the show starting.
In just 15 minutes, our nighttime spectacular World of Color happiness will sparkle to life at Paradise Bay.
It's time for the pre-show check. Let's see here. All right, raise the fountain. Light the lights.
In just a few more minutes, it begins. World of Color. The lights over Paradise Bay will dim, so do not wonder. Obviously not received. Please repeat.
What? But Sam just left. Oh, Dr. T, perfect.
I said more!
Why are there so many songs about rainbows on the other side? It's just I wanna see them dancing on the shore.
Color Happiness, the 17th anniversary version of World of Color here at DCA, and I really enjoyed it. That was my second time watching it. I first saw it back in May with my friend Simone, and even though it's not my favorite version of World of Color, it has some really cool moments. Most of the songs they use for it are from the newer Disney films, so like Encanto or Wish that came out a couple of years ago, and to be fair, I enjoy most of those films and the songs especially that they use for it. So they use Pressure that Louisa sings from Encanto. I love that scene. They also have some songs from Turning Red, the boy band song. Love that. So yeah, overall a really, really good show, and I would highly recommend you watching it if you are visiting Disneyland California and obviously DCA specifically. And there's a bit as well, even though I'm not the biggest Muppets fan, the song Rainbow Connection just gets me. It's such a beautiful song, and every time I hear it, doesn't even have to be here in the park, if I listen to it at home as well, it tears me up. It makes me emotional, and let alone when I'm watching it here in DCA with some beautiful visuals to go with it. And it's still happening. This is like the post show of World of Color. It's such a great show, and it gets me excited actually for our new nighttime show coming to Walt Disney Studios / Disney Adventure World when that park renames itself next year, spring of 2026. And obviously with World of Frozen opening, we're also going to have Adventure Way, the lake is going to be open, and with that lake means we're going to have a nighttime show in Walt Disney Studios / I need to start calling it Disney Adventure World. And I feel like it's going to be a similar vibe perhaps to World of Color. Not exactly this, we are going to get some drones with it as well, which I'm really looking forward to. Disneyland Paris is known for its incredible drone work in their entertainment shows. But yeah, I had a lovely evening here at DCA, Disney California Adventure, and I hope you enjoyed coming along with me as well. And thank you for watching this vlog actually. I feel like it's been quite a long one. I would say at least an hour roughly.
So fun, everybody. Okay, you can leave now.
That's hilarious. There you go.
Joining us for World of Color.
Nighttime show officially ends as well. With that being said, I'm going to love you and leave you as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to give a massive shout out and thank you to my lovely Patreon members and my YouTube members as well. You guys are amazing. You can follow me on Instagram if you want to see more of me. Also subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because I post a lot of content on a regular basis of all the Disney parks worldwide, although my speciality is Disneyland Paris, of course. But thank you so much. I'm going to love you and leave you now. I'm going to miss this view, but hopefully I'll be back, because obviously I do still have my annual pass until May of 2026, so hopefully I'll be able to make at least one or maybe even two more visits before my annual pass runs out. But it's been an amazing few days here in Disneyland California, and if you want to check out my other videos as well from this trip, I obviously have one from Disneyland and also Oogie Boogie Bash and also a couple of other ones as well. The whole place will be down below. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.